Hey there, Andrew here from the Reach Company. In this tutorial, we're going to look at adding a new page and actually using the page builder to build it out a little bit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start by going to Pages, which brings up a list of all the pages we have on the website. I like to clean this up a little bit. I don't really need to see the author comments. And now I'm going to click Add New. And this is going to bring up the back end of the page where we add a title and such. And so the first thing I'm going to do is click Page Title. And I also always recommend adding a meta description. This is what Google will see. So instead of it pulling the first things that are on the web page, you get to tell Google, hey, this is what this page is about. Same for social. I always like to add a social image URL so that if my page gets shared to Facebook or Twitter, that is the image that gets shown instead of whatever image Facebook decides to pull. Over here we have the document settings, and so I would recommend setting a featured image. And I just really like the picture of these kids with the peace sign, so I'm going to select that. And I'm going to, I want to use the page builder on this, and so what I'm going to do is select Launch Page Builder. This is going to take me to the front end of the page builder interface, and before we start building stuff, I'm going to walk through some of the settings here. So the first thing is in the top left. This is just some settings for the page builder. Most of these you probably won't really have to mess with. And over here on the right is this little plus icon. And this brings up modules and rows. The way the page builder works is you'll see in a moment, it's almost like boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes. Then we have templates. And we have a few saved templates here that we've used across the website. And if you click the little wrench there, you can see this is what like a campus page template that we built looks like for you guys. And you can also just click on it and apply it to this page. I got rid of that template so we can have a clean slate. And over here on the far right, this is probably where you guys will live the most. There are a number of saved elements for you guys, and they're already styled for your website. And so to have like a continuous feel with the rest of the website, I'd recommend staying in these for the most part. And if you need to make landing pages, then you go to modules. But so let's start this way. What we're going to do is we're going to use a saved element, and we're going to drag in the header row. So the first row that's on the website or on this page. And so you can see there's a few things that happen. The first is that the title that we gave the page shows up here. And then there's this background image as well. Just so I can illustrate like columns and such, let's find something else. Let's do like an info row. And you'll recognize this from the campus page stuff. And so what we'll see here is we see modules that I'm hovering over, and there's a little blue box around them. And then if I hover over column settings, you can see that both of the modules inside that column are now selected. So you have modules, and those go inside of columns, and then those go inside of rows. So boxes, inside of a row being the biggest box. And some of the things that you'll have to do with these is edit the text, edit the images, etc., etc. And so what we can do here is we'll notice right here that the title is kind of grayed out, like you can't edit post title. And that's just because it's connected to the post title right here. If we get rid of that, we can call it whatever we want and save it. And then for this background image, I like to keep it over here. If you drag it all the way to one side or the other, you can just attach that bar to the side. Might make it easier for you. We scroll down to background, and we can edit the background photo. And let's make it this one to begin with. And one thing I like to do is I like to connect it to that featured image that we made. And so to do that, you click this little plus icon, and you can connect it right here to post featured image. Make sure you set it to full size and save. And this should change it to the girl doing the peace sign. There's a number of other elements in here that aren't like row based, and so maybe we have these saved modules here. Let's go to rows and let's drag a row in. Let's do 3 columns, and you can see there's 3 columns here now. And then we're going to put some of our saved stuff in here. So the first thing, let's do a right heading. And this is one of the things that we're doing for links. So if I preview this, this should be one of the links that's, yeah, this goes to events. Let's do a small grid. So this is one of the grids we made for you guys. It's resizable. You can drag the column left to right to change the width. And for this, we can change what shows up in this grid by going to content. And you can see I have a filter to match these pages. So it has the locations, life groups, dream team, growth track, those are all right here. And if I get rid of one of them,